What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Concepts collaboration with New Balance on the 992 in this low-hanging fruit colorway. Today's video is brought to you by the good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material used for Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below, and you'll see they sell 4 different insole options. So really depending on the type of insole density and cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of winter boots or for sneakers, you're gonna find there's an insole for everybody. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and I honestly stand by their products. They truly are very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try out a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this is the latest collaboration between Boston-based boutique Concepts with New Balance. And Concepts has a history of very obscure and very random collaborations, and this one is no different. So these 992s celebrates the career of Frida Rappaport, who is also known as the Kiwi Queen. So Rappaport was the first woman in the US to own and operate her own produce company, and in the 1960s she made a name for herself by supplying items that were unusual at the time, including kiwis. So that's why the look of the shoe is heavily inspired by the look of a kiwi. So these dropped back in November for a price of $240 US or $280 here in Canada, and the style code for this shoe is M992CT. So I grabbed my pair from Concepts, and with most Concepts collaborations, they come with a special edition box. So this comes in this cardboard box which has the look of a wooden crate, and on the top we have both Concepts and New Balance branding, along with this graphic on the top right of kiwis and a strawberry. So diving into the details of these shoes, so this is a made in USA New Balance, and as we take a look at the toe box, this is covered in this perforated suede in this tan color. Overlaid on either side we have this flat suede, and right above this we have this hit of reflective 3M material, which is done in this pale yellow or cream colored finish. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this very hairy, very fuzzy suede, which resembles the look of the skin of a kiwi. And this same hairy suede covers the eyelets of the shoe, as well as beneath this on the quarter panel. Stitched on top of this, we have the New Balance end logo, which is done in this reflective 3M material in this neon green finish. And that same neon green color can be seen on the top 2 eyelets as well. Next to this, we have more of that perforated suede, along with another overlay of this smooth suede. And on the lateral side only, here we have 992 branding debossed into the suede. So this very fuzzy, very hairy suede wraps around the bottom of the back heel, and we have this oval shaped cutout which reveals this Concepts branding in the center, and we have another hit of suede at the very top of the back heel. For the laces, so these come with 2 different pairs of laces. So the standard default laces is done in this beige color, which matches the body of the shoe, but they also give you a secondary pair of green laces if you want to add some added contrast or splash of color. Underneath this, the tongue is constructed out of mesh, and we have this overlay of suede on the top, and instead of the normal New Balance USA branding, for this pair we have New Balance and Concepts branding in the center. Moving on to the insole, so one of my favorite parts about this shoe is this custom branded insole. So it's entirely covered with graphics of strawberries, which is a nod to the fact that kiwis and strawberries often go together. And stamped on the heel we have Concepts branding. So the upper of these 992s sits atop a very chunky absorbed foam midsole. The midsole is painted in this cream or off-white color on the forefoot and this neon green color on the back heel. And the shoe also incorporates New Balance SBS technology, which is more of a gel-like cushioning system which helps with impact protection and shock absorption. And this is visible underneath the forefoot along with on the back heel. And right above this we have this green colored TPU heel clip with New Balance branding in the center, and this helps to give you additional support and structure for the back end of the shoe. Turning the sneaker over to the bottom, here we have your classic 992 outsole. So this is constructed out of a combination of black and green colored rubber, and in the center we have New Balance and 992 branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Concepts 992s. And for those wondering how these fit, to me the 992 fits me a half size big, so I personally go a half size down to a 9.5. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I wear between a 9.5 and a 10 in most of my New Balance shoes. So for the 992, again I go a half size down, and other New Balance silhouettes that I go a 9.5 in include the 998, the 990 V3, V4, V5, the 550, and the 993. And in comparison, I stick true to size or a size 10 in silhouettes like the 997, the 2002R, the 991 in most cases, the 1500, and the 1530. Next up in terms of comfort, so I've said this before in all my 992 reviews, but the 992 silhouette is very comfortable in its own way. If you're expecting something that's super soft and super plush underfoot, then you might not necessarily like the feel of these on feet, but instead I feel like they give me a good balance between support and softness, and it's a shoe I can wear for many hours in a day without feeling pain and fatigue in the arches of my feet. So if you like a shoe that's very well balanced and it gives you a good combination of structure, support, while giving you some level of softness, then you're gonna like the 992 if you can get past the fact that it is a very chunky shoe and you feel quite elevated off the ground. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship on this pair, so just like the majority of the made in USA New Balances, this pair I thought was excellent. To me, the material quality was top notch. Everything from this very hairy suede to the perforated suede on the toe box. I thought that the materials used on this shoe was great, and similarly from a craftsmanship standpoint, I really had no issues at all. I thought my pair was pretty much flawless, so it was a very solid job from Concepts and New Balance. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace up these Concepts 992s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, I think this is a very solid collaboration between Concepts and New Balance. Am I going to say that this is one of my top pickups of the year? Definitely not. But I think for what it is, it's a very solid drop. The colorway gives me that good balance of being pretty wearable, all things considered, while giving you that splash of color with these neon green hits. If anything, I think maybe the inclusion of one more color on this shoe would have probably taken it to that next level, but I still think it's a very solid collaboration, and the fact that these are sitting for not too much over retail right now on the secondary market is pretty solid for any New Balance fans out there who took an L on the original release. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these Concepts New Balance 992 in this low-hanging fruit colorway. What are your overall thoughts on this collaboration, and what are your thoughts on the 992 in general? Do you think that it's a bit more of an overhyped silhouette from New Balance, or are you a fan of it all things considered? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.